Hey, what's up? My name's Dave. I'm just going to go over some quick inferno util. So let's hop into it. Yeah, so for modeling boiler, you can throw it like this, standing boiler right after, flashing high mid. You come and swing, clear mid, awesome. Jump into window room, and now you have window control, awesome. Other needs from alt mid is you could smoke fast arch from here. You could smoke fast library from here. Just check those out, awesome. I guess we'll come back to that one. This is like for an arch smoke. You could come to this mailbox and you could molly lane as such. Another arch, library landed. Alright, lane smoke. If you were coming up towards mid, lane molotov. If you're coming up towards mid, you could smoke arch like this. And you could come and Molotov back lane like here, and then you can flash off this wall, and after it pops, you kind of have lane, which is awesome. If you came up like bench side mid, you could come here and throw this smoke instead. But then similar Molotov and similar flash, both great. And now you have like mid control. Yeah, needs to kind of support your teammates. Is like from down here you can throw a moto smoke. From here you could flash lane. From here you can flash arch. Oh, for your boiler player, this is a really great flash. You could jump throw a flash like that, the flash over lane, so your boiler player can pop out and like chase if they're super aggressive. But this will flash off any player holding boiler, even with an op. Yeah, and then in terms of like getting apps control, the apps lurk smoke is like a must know. I line up with the top of the handle here, aim here, left click. You can throw it multiple ways, but as long as it lands on this part of the haystack, you're good to go. What it does is it creates like a one-way up here. We can check site, and you can come over here if you're really aggressive and check pit. But yeah, off of that one way, I would also have, if we were going to do like kind of like a apps pop, I would probably also double smoke pit. So this is like the deep pit smoke. This is the close pit smoke. This is a forward jump throw flash to get the squad out apps. Which is awesome because it will basically pop flash the apps player. And big pit holding like this like left side angle corner. There we go. I don't know what happened the first time. But yeah, and then the thing is this deep smoke is really awesome because it actually creates a one-way where like let's say like I'm jumping out of apps off all the nades, like the flash pops, I'm clearing mini pit, I clear big pit, you can then jump up here and now you have a one-way on moto or even sight, which is awesome. So other things to know is like if you have like a fast mid spawn, like you could flash fast mid like this and then swing off of it and be able to pop flash and swing early. Sometimes MP9s will be running down at you, so I've been seeing a lot of like EU teams starting to throw like this flash right here, like height of that, left click, and that will pop so that if like the enemy's like running down with MP9, like they're gonna get full blind, and then you can just like swing and clean up. Yeah, for going B, pretty much like if you have like a forward spawn, like modeling car like here and then getting broom rather, there we go, it's broom here. Seeing what they do and kind of reacting off of that. So if they molly like logs, I would right click a smoke right here. If they molly broom like here or whatever, I would left click a smoke here. What this does is it creates like a one-way you can kind of play around, like the edge of the smoke, and you get your teammate ready to throw a window flash like this. And then off of that window flash, you can either like swing through the smoke and try to get a kill, or you could use it to swing over to logs, the cross. Now they won't know you're here if like it was mollied or something. Yeah, and then once you actually have car control, or logs control, then you want to go for sandbag control. So for sandbag control, I would molly corner like this, probably nade like this, have another teammate like nade like this, along with those nades are like landing in the sandbag. Have someone like flash. You could do like a high left flash because the tree's blocking the visual, or you could do like a set half wall flash in this pipe and like here. That's all gravy. And once you have sandbag control, then you can like go do bracket stuff and take bracket. But yeah, as far as like taking B on an execute, I would smoke CT like this. I would smoke coffin like this. I would pop flash side, flash top roof. The top roof flash is awesome because blinds anyone repeaking in sight, and it's not going to blind any of your entries because they're all scaling below the roof. Maybe you have your third guy or one of your early players off, like you could flash CT to give the player boosted something to turn from. Yeah, and then that's for taking B, and maybe even have your up close players throw like dark Molotov or like new Molotov. Yeah, and here's something a little experimental that I've been working on, but this is pretty sweet. You can molly logs like this, and then throw a smoke right after. Oh, it whiffed. Let's try it one more time. You molly logs like this, and then throw a smoke right after. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, and what that does though is like basically right now when you throw the regular the regular log smoke, a lot of players will like come through on a timing or from like their teammates like CT flash or whatever, and they'll try to fight from here. But like having a molly down while you scale sight just really gives like them a problem with coming through the smoke. Like they'll probably honestly extinguish it, but even then it's just like intel that they're coming through. So that's really cool. I think that's basically it for a lot of smokes and nades on for pistol round. I guess this is the last thing I can think. You can smoke that fast. You can flash top window, and then you can throw like a tree flash as your team's like turn in the corner here. Yeah, and those are all really good nades for pistol. But yeah, I think that's basically it for Inferno that I can think of without like getting into like like front sight smokes on both sides, variations of executes. But yeah, I hope it was helpful, and I hope everyone's having a great day. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.